Good evening, y'all. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's fine. I am just fine and dandy, like a bunch of candy. Okay, so I wanted to put my copyright disclaimer up because I might just be playing a little bit of news. And we know how WJHL lovelies get over there. So I'm going to use this for my copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, with all that being said, I just want to leave that up there a minute and tell y'all once again that I have been a little bit busy today, so I haven't got a lot of things, but I do have some stuff. I do want to tell you that I noticed that February 6th, the date that Don is scheduled for his court date, is on a Sunday. Is that not odd to y'all? Do they have Sunday court dates in Hawkins County? Or is something else going to come up to, kind of mess that up? Which, I mean, it's not a big deal because normally, even if he was in jail or not, they would normally push the court dates off and off and off and off and off, and it's going to go on and on and on and on. But why would they set a court date on February 6th on a Sunday anyway? That doesn't make sense. I was just curious. And I did want to talk about, in my opinion, I think they want Don out for some reason. I don't think they're ready to keep him behind bars. Like I told Ronnie Lawson's office today, and when I was speaking with them this morning, that this doesn't make sense. We went over, and I don't have to go word by word, but we went over what my thoughts were about the rules on violation of probation and what we know to be facts on violation of probation anywhere. And I'll just tell you that that was neither confirmed or denied. So, if you know how to read between the lines, to me that just tells you something. Also, if you remember, Don had nothing to say very nicely about the police department. Even back when he was talking almost every night on Cher's platform. But about, I may be wrong on my dates, probably, I'll just say 4 to 6 weeks approximately ago, I forgot what the question was, but starting there on Cher's page, or channel, I'm sorry, she asked him something and his attitude changed towards the cops, where he was actually kind of taken up for the cops. And I don't know what happened, but ever since then, on any platform that he's been on or anything that's come up about that, he has, kind of sort of took up for them. Even when he's been directly confronted about, oh, what do you think about Ronnie Lawson? Pretty much throwing you under the bus on that interview when you had the interview around your house and allowed him up there to show him your property, and he pretty much threw you and Jody Sue under the bus, you know. So I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if he was threatened. I don't know if they made a deal. I don't know what was going on, but in my opinion, he just kind of changed his attitude. So just hold your horses a minute. We do have a tad bit of new information here. Y'all know me and my computer, so I don't know. That's just him coming out of the jail today, so I probably need to go back this way. Oh, we don't want that on there. Lord, have mercy. Good Lord, just a minute. Okay. So, Donald is a straight up liar, y'all. Hey, I don't know. Speaking of that, I don't know how he could be a CI if he wanted to. If he is a CI or whatever, boy, he's sure going to make a bad one, isn't he? Because he just lies despite anything that comes out of his mouth. He'd just rather stand there and look at you and lie in your face. Isn't that something? Okay, so he's always said since day one, since the boys got taken away, that they've had a gag order on the boys, which is understandable. I mean, seriously, that is not true. That was a flat out, straight out lie. For what reason, I don't know. But here is the facts. Okay. See that? See that? See that? Gag order. It is preventing him from talking on the children, okay? And this is just on the children. He don't have a gag order on anything else but the children. But it was signed October 26th. Not a few months ago. So, I know this is confusing, especially all of the little confusing tricks and stuff they try to pull, okay? And pranks and all that stuff. But I was just thinking about it. And I understand because of hurtful things and this, that, and the other, they may not want to talk about it. And that's understandable. And they want to avoid questions about it. But, you know, like Don was saying all along, he had a gag order and couldn't talk about the boys. Well, again, he was a liar. So it came out today that it was just put on there on the 22nd. Why would he lie? Basically, in my opinion, he didn't want to talk about the boys or Summer. Why? There's a whole lot of issues. Even I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, okay? With the boys. Not yet. I mean, I'm not meaning abuse or anything like that. I'm just saying, there's a whole lot more to this story, y'all. Hell, I don't even know, and some of the creators don't even know if all the boys belong to Candace and Don, if you want to get real about it. But again, that's a whole rabbit hole that I'm just not even ready to go down. This case is so bad for anybody's mental health, you know, but again, we're all, or I'll say, there's a handful of us that is truly in this only for this little girl, and all we want to do is bring her home either way. You know. But I personally, I just cannot get in this rabbit hole with these little boys. Because Don may have a gag order on him, but I don't have a gag order. I ain't shutting my mouth for nobody. But I just can't go down that rabbit hole. But I just wonder why, before this October 26th date, why they cooked up in their head about a gag order. Same reason when they did that prank. How would they know to talk about to Mary on that call? Oh, the cops is taking him to, or they're taking him to, the FBI is taking him to Massachusetts. And that's where the card is. The card, you know, the FBI card. How would they know that specific information? Who are these people? And what kind of crap are they into? Seriously. People just don't know these things. I mean, is it every day that you know where the FBI and what priority of the FBI people, what are the names of them? And I mean, are they, what is going on here? I mean, something is definitely not right. But that's the only reason that I can think of for that, as far as the gag order. Other than he's just a straight out liar, period. And we all do know that he lies. And like I said, if he is a CI, what a bad CI he'll be. How can the police even trust him? How can they trust a single word that even comes out of his mouth? I'd hate to be known as a liar. I really would. And I'd hate for my life to depend on being a CI. That's for sure. Especially one that can't tell the truth. Boy, that'd be some bad trouble right there. But speaking of that also, let's go back to the DUI. I just want to ask y'all something, and then I do have some news here, so just bear with me. And if you're new to my channel, just go ahead and subscribe. And then it doesn't cost anything to subscribe or nothing like that. And, you know, hit like if you like. And I really appreciate it. But, okay, so going back to the DUI, can I just ask y'all a question? So, I don't care where you're at or what state you're in, what city, county, whatever. Even if you've never got a DUI and even if you've never got in trouble for anything serious or nothing like that, but if you ever got took to jail or anybody you loved has ever got taken to jail, can you stop and think for a minute? Or if you know the law or anything like that, can you stop and think for a minute and just really think about it? Where, and I'm saying you, I don't know, but where are you going to go to jail for anything in the middle of the night on a weekend? And even with bond, because he got bond on the DUI, he had to pay, so he had to get a bondsman, and be out in a few hours. Okay, that takes time, because somebody has to go find a bondsman, go sign the bond papers. The bondsman has to get the papers down to the jailhouse. I know in most cases the bondsmen don't fax them. They have to walk them in. Then it takes forever and a day normally for the jailhouse to get off their butts and call you up front and get you changed out of your clothes and let you out or whatever. But, okay, so that was that. So then today, or yesterday, I'm sorry, my days are confused. And then yesterday, Monday morning, forget Dawn, who goes into court first thing in the morning and gets rearrested in the courtroom, goes and has their picture took, which I'll show you that, because Lawson walks him out, takes him, gets him rebooked, and gets his picture taken, and they set the court date because he violated his probation, and he, all that. So he has to get rebooked, which means your fingerprints or this, that, and other, whatever. Drive down there and all that. So who's out within 45 minutes on their ROR? I mean, that means nothing, just a promise to come back, sign your name, and bye. You walk out. You walk out and get back in the same car that you don't have no insurance on and no... something is going on here, y'all. I mean, I was born, but I was not born last night. I mean, come on now. I'm really not stupid. I don't know. I may not talk very well and proper and prim and all that stuff, but I can tell you one thing I'm not. I am not stupid. I just hope for Summer's sake that if he is talking, he's telling the truth and he don't get himself killed before something is found and Summer's brought home. Now, I want to tell you that on Don B's page, I did see earlier where he talked to the FBI, okay, about a couple of things a couple of times. I did see that earlier. I'm trying to catch up on everything. It's hard to do because y'all may not believe it, but this is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week job. And it gets old and it gets tiring. And when you're really into it, really trying to help find information and help find Summer Wells or any other child, and for me, I don't get paid for it. I'm not monetized. I can't get monetized yet. It doesn't matter. But all I'm saying is, it is a 24-hour day, 7 days a week job. And when you care more about it, seems like, than the parents does, this crap gets old. It takes away from your family. It takes away from everything. But I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. And I caught Don B's channel just a minute ago. We had a couple of short videos on there. And he said, y'all can go catch it for yourself. He was talking to the FBI earlier. There's been several YouTube videos going around. And we all know where most of this came from. But there's been people that's been running with it and making up different things. And the TBI said, if you come across a video that says Summer Wells has been found, or the TBI, or whatever. Anyway, if Summer Wells is alive, or just go watch Don B. They want the name of the channel and a clip of the video. So, again, I don't really know what's going on, but this is serious. It's not a game. You can't play with people's lives. You can't play with Summer's life. That could have very well put her in danger if she was alive. And I don't again, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just telling you what's going on right now. Okay, so that's that. I'm just trying to catch y'all up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So here's a little thing I put on there today purposely. Yeah, how about y'all do this instead of arguing with each other? How about you always appreciate what you have? There's always someone out there who wishes that they have what you have. That's what I think. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I want y'all to see this. Okay. This was this morning. I'm so sorry I got it out here late. I hope nobody's donated to this. Now, this is just me. Y'all are grown because we are not going to go with me on this. Who donates to what and so and so and so and so. But to me, I really felt like this was worth bringing to your attention. Okay, this was on a support group in one of the Summer Wells groups. I saw it this morning. So I'm just going to state my opinion on it. Don't kill the messenger. Okay, it says, and I don't know these people or whoever wrote it or whatever, but whatever. It says, good news. David Ryder, the pastor of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, has granted permission to use the church's address for people that would like to send cards or letters of support to the Wells family. Let's send them some love. Don and Candace Wells, care of Seventh-day Adventist Church, 3025 Fort Henry Drive, Kingsport, Tennessee, 37664. Okay. Y'all are grown. Just like with certain fundraisers and stuff, people's grown. It's your money. You can do what you want to do. And if it's cards and letters, more power to you. But as you know, there's going to be some out there, and there are some out there, that is already sending all kinds of things. There's some out there that are just scams. I do not care that it's asking to be sent to this church. Okay? Don himself has told you this is not their church. Okay? I seem to remember at the very beginning of this thing, even David Dotson, remember him? Yeah. I remember him, if you go back in a video that said, do not send things to the church, people. Do not. And this is in the very beginning before people even started getting suspicious of him. Do not send nothing to the church. So which is it? Send things or don't send things? And he don't even go to that church anymore. Okay? My point is, and my opinion is, I would not send anything to this church. And the reason being is, the very first reason being is because, number one, everybody, their mother, brother, and their dog and cat has Don and Candace Wells' address. They know what it is. They know where it is. And they get mail there every single day. Matter of fact, I bet you anything, if you sent something to Don and Candace Wells or any of the Wells family and did not put the house number on there, I promise you that Don and Candace Wells would get whatever you sent to them. I imagine the post office, Amazon, anybody else that delivers mail knows where that house is. That's number one. So why would you need to send anything, even a blank piece of paper, to this church? That's number one. Number two, I also seen, I didn't copy it, but I also seen people was talking about sending the boys things to this church in the post. No. The church is not taking up things for the boys. The boys is in CPS custody, and they cannot take things to the boys. They cannot give things to the boys. They cannot get in touch with CPS about the boys. CPS cannot tell them where the boys are. They cannot give them an address to send things to the boys. They cannot do that. So, what is this post about? Is this a scam? I don't know. But I would say my 50-cent stamp, my envelope, and my card. And any money or cards or gifts you're going to send to this address. Do not forget, people. I don't care if it's the church. I don't care if it's the pastor. I don't care if it's Robin's husband. I don't care if it's Miss Robin. I don't care who it is. These people are crooked up in that county. Not all of them, but this goes far, wide, and deep, and y'all better be careful. Save your money. Save it. If you want to do something productive, look for summer. Do it for summer. You know, do it where you know for a fact, F-A-C-T, fact. Just save yourself a lot of heartache. All right, hold on. Oh, and another thing. This is another thing. You know, even Candace said when he was in jail the other night for DUI, he shouldn't even got out then. Even when you get your bond paid and you have another charge, they're supposed to run you in the system. And he has a warrant out of Virginia, or let's see, Arkansas. This is Arkansas. Oh, he may have one out of Arkansas too. He had one out of Virginia, but I accidentally posted the one out of Arkansas. So he may have two warrants for failure to appear. But anyway, let's just say he has this one. Arkansas, failure to appear. He should have set his butt in there until Arkansas decided to come and get him. And went and took care of that business. But that didn't happen either. So yeah, crazy stuff's happening up there. Hold on, there's something I want to tell y'all. Oh Lord, my computer. That's Arkansas again, just bear with me. Oh, they posted, they were just showing the drone on their Find Summer Wells family page. I guess this is, they put a picture up of Summer on the rooftop now. So I guess they must have, you can go there and look. I guess they got so pissed off the other day when the other drones was flying over. I guess they put that on their rooftop. How nice of them. what is an airplane supposed to see it when they go over? I may be wrong, but I think that they took a drone themselves and took this picture. Jesus Christ. Lord, watch my mouth. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's his new mugshot. Looking a little better sober there today, bud. Yesterday. 56 years old. Time to grow up. So, y'all, when it says bonded out on this one, this was Monday, yesterday. He bonded out, but he didn't pay any money. He got out on a OR or ROR, which is on his own recognizance, and he didn't pay a dime. He just walked right out, got in his white truck, and drove the heck home. So there's pretty boy right there. Donnie boy, Donnie boy. Grow up, man. Hold on, I know I got another one. There's something I want y'all to see. Where did it go? Where did it go? Hold on. Because I'm going to tell you what. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my copyright disclaimer. And I believe... Oh, yeah, this... Hold on. All right, this is it right here. Hold on. We got an air date on Dr. Phil. It is going to be on November 11th and 12th. So they're going to be 2 days of this show right here on Dr. Phil. Boy, this should be something. For one, I can't wait to see it. So, Wells Family, Dr. Phil appearance to air on November 11th and 12th. Okay. I'm just going to play this a minute.
The skincare fanatic?
Mark, thank you very much. New at 6. The Dr. Phil Show has released when it will air the episode featuring the parents of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells.
That episode is set to air next week, November 11th and 12th. Both Don Wells and Candace Bly speak with the popular talk show host on their daughter's disappearance. Family members say Summer was last seen June 15th at her Hawkins County home. A Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Amber Alert remains active tonight.
When you see Essie, you're getting 20% lower everyday price.
All right, so that was that. Let's see. Excuse me. So it's just telling you, and there it tells you all of that.
Benefits you deserve by calling the law offices of Wolf, Williams, and Reynolds. Don't delay. You have a limited time to file your appeal. The call is free. Wolf, Williams, and Reynolds. Attorneys at law. Social Security Disability.
All right. Oh, let me close this. Okay. So,